beloved students. It is indeed a pleasure to have you all here for this Parents-Teacher Interaction program, a crucial platform to strengthen the bond between school and home. Before we proceed to the program, let me highlight the short program. Moderator, that is Ma'am Kanya Master, that is me. Prayer song by all the teachers. Bible reading, Miss Samla. Prayer, as account Sister Saranya. Welcome note by Miss Sunny. Information from management that will be done by Sister Principal. Resource person speech, Reverend Father Gio Moridist. And we'll wind up this program with a word of thanks by Ma'am Asha. I sincerely appreciate your patience and understanding. We regret the delay in the program and apologize for the inconvenient caused. Let us begin this gathering by seeking the blessings of the Almighty. I request everyone to join me to the prayer song, Bible reading and prayer, which will be led by Miss Samla and Sister Saranya.
Chapter 1, verse 5 and 19. If any one of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. You must understand this, my beloved. Let everyone be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. For your anger does not produce God's righteousness. The word of the Lord.
We'll give thanks to the Lord for all His good. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of this new day. We come before you with grateful God, asking for your guidance and protection. We lift up the students today, that they may learn with focus, understanding and joy. May their minds be sharp and their hearts eager to grow. Bless parents with wisdom, patience and strength as they support and guide their children on their journey. Grant teachers the inspiration and compassion to nurture and lead their students with love and care. We pray for our school that they may be a place of safety, growth and opportunity. Fill every classroom, home and heart with your peace and presence. Help us to work together in harmony and to serve one another with kindness and respect. We trust in your plan and ask that to lead through this day with love and grace. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Ms. Samla and Sister Saranya, for the enlightening Bible words and wonderful and soul-soothing prayer. Now, to formally welcome our gathering, I invite Miss Sunny to extend a warm welcome to all present here.
Good morning, everybody. I firstly thank our Almighty God for this beautiful day that He has blessed every one of us present here, and also for enabling us to be here together in this manner. Respected resource person, Reverend Father Joy Maria Das, Director of Shalom Rehabilitation Center, respected Sister Principal, Vice Principal, and my colleagues and all my dear loving parents. It is a great pleasure to welcome you all in today's Parents-Teacher Interaction. We truly appreciate your presence and the time that you have given to engage in your child's educational journey. Your involvement plays a very crucial role in your child's academic progress, personal growth, and overall success. At DMI St. Joseph Global School, we believe that education is a partnership between teachers, students, and parents. This meeting provides an excellent opportunity for us to discuss your child's achievements, strengths, and areas for improvement. We are committed to nurturing a supportive and stimulating learning environment that allows every child to reach their full potential. We encourage open communication and value your feedbacks. Your insights help us to understand your child better and work together to create the best learning experience possible. Thank you once again for your support and cooperation. We look forward to a fruitful discussion and a strong partnership in guiding our students towards excellence. Thank you all.
Thank you, Miss, for such a gracious welcome. On behalf of the school, our school would like to acknowledge our resource person for being gracious enough to accept our invitation to be our resource person. May I invite our Reverend Principal Sister to please do the honor. Sister?
A very good morning to all. I'm indeed want to share so many things, but looking at my very poor response from our parents, I wanted to give information so much to our children and for my parents, but the response was not up to my expectation. But even then, I would like to say, because we are recording, we will be posting this one video to all our group of classes, so it will be reaching, I hope so. First of all, I would like to thank all my parents, my beloved teachers and my students for completing this academic session with the grace of God, very successful. We were very happy of your cooperation and your contribution in times of, whenever we are in need of it. And whenever we approach any particular parents for any concern, our parents were ready to support us in any point of view. So in that way, we are very lucky to have all our parents for all your support, your contribution, and for your feedback, a positive, constructive feedback for the well-being of our children and for the growth of this institution. So I take this opportunity to congratulate and appreciate all my parents and my beloved teachers who have been with me. I'm not alone, but all my parents and my teachers are with me to take up this institution in a better position. So I'm very happy, and I also thank God the Almighty, who has been always with me in times of my need and times of whatever I ask to God the Almighty. He has been a very supportive and blessings to me. So I thank God and thank my parents and thank all my teachers for all your support and encouragement. So let's all put ourselves encouraging, let's clap ourselves and let us encourage one another. And we have to have a few information I would like to give. And this year we have installed a 4 smart board in the classes. So all the children will be learning through the smart education. Smart board, which means IP panel we have fixed in all the classes. So from primary, KG to primary, they will be having one smart board, and also they have the other smart board also in their own respective classes. Apart from this is the IP panel board that will be giving a clarity of education that we have fixed in this year. So I would like to say this is a great things that is for the learning and growth of our students' learning. We have installed this new smart board in the classes. And we are also having, every Wednesday we used to meet the toppers. So we have after every examination, we used to have the topper list. And we used to meet all the toppers on every Friday to encourage them, to motivate them, and to give them the best so that they can also score the highest than whatever they have. So we used to select the toppers list from every classes, and we used to meet myself and the vice principal used to meet on regular basis. On every Wednesday we used to meet. I just wanted to share what we were practicing, the good things, and we will be taking it in this new session also. And we are also not only focusing on the toppers, we also take the bloomers. The bloomers in the sense the students who are studying very low. So we also concentrate them. We also take some of the students, we have given a special class for them. And the last period we have taken these bloomers children and we have given a separate teacher to motivate them and to give them writing practice, reading practice and then listening practice. So these things we have also given. So that has really helped and we are very happy to say this year except two children, all other students have got a very good score and they have also passed. So I really feel happy that whatever we have taken a step has given a best result to us. So in this way we are also very thankful to the teachers whomever has contributed. Whenever we say some changes, they really take it up. And they also give their support. So it's all because of their support we were able to do this. Bloomers have come to the second level, which means they are those students who were not able to read and they were able to read. Those who do not know to write properly, they were able to write. So this was also one of the best things we have practiced. And this year we are going to have, newly we are going to establish we are going to give more opportunity for the sports. So last year we were focusing on many feedback from children also. Normally children would like to play, that is secondary, but we were also given a less opportunity for them to play because I was thinking that we have to give focus on the studies more than the play. So this time we have modified the timetable itself, which means giving two periods, a different period in a different days for the PT. We are going to have a couple two period in the same time so that they will have longer time to practice any type of games. So this has been changed in this year. And we are also going to give more importance for the activities, that is a club activity, which will be mainly on the academic activity, as well as we are going to have the house activities that will be co-curricular activities like dancing, singing and other extracurricular activities will be there. So these things also every month we will be sending you a special timetable plan for the parents. So based on that, the things will happen in the school. That is one thing I wanted to say. And we are also going to give more importance for the quiz competition this year. We will be selecting the students whomever is doing their best in their classes. This is for the start, okay? So those students we will be selecting and we will be giving them more knowledge, general knowledge, and we will be giving them a competition, exactly a professional competition, quiz competition. We are going to have it in the school itself, so that whenever the children are going for the other outside, they used to go, but they used to win second level, third level, but the final they don't win it. So that to avoid that, we are going to have a serious coaching for them. This quiz competition will be held on every month for the toppers and for the students who are good in the intellectual, not only toppers in the academic, but in the if they have a general knowledge, more general knowledge, we will be selecting children and we are going to have this one in this academic year. And we are also planning to have a MCQ test will be conducted. That is, we are first going to start for 10 and 12 because most of them they were getting, see, many children when after their examination, board examination, when we asked them, they said, will you take centum in the subject? That even higher class students who score good, they also say, I missed one MCQ, I missed two MCQ, they say. If they have taken this 1 and 2, they could have taken 100 out of 100. So in order to make up them and train them, we are going to have MCQ every week, that also will be given. So this will be done at home only. So through online only it will be sent and the students have to do their MCQ and it will be done. So I want all your cooperation. And this year we will also have a more concentration on the handwriting. Most of our children handwritings were not up to the level what we expected. So we will be giving more concentration for the handwriting as well as creative writing. Many children would have a creative thinking, creative writing, but they were not exposed. So this year I am thinking of adding every month. I hope all of you are watching our newsletter. Every month we used to post our newsletter in the group, and in this newsletter we will also add up the creative writing of our own children, creative art of our own children. This also will be included. So I am expecting your cooperation also for making our children to think creatively, do something creative, so that will be also added up in the newsletter. And I hope many of you know that we used to send every week e-certificate we are sending to our children, and most of your children might be received and some may not be received. Motivate our children so that they can also receive. We are giving a e-certificate on various aspects. If they are writing good, we are giving a e-certificate. If they are scoring good, we used to give. If they are good in discipline, we used to give. Best practice, like that, on various aspects we are trying to give in order to motivate children so that they can also be and good in their studies. So we are trying our level best. You can also give your cooperation. This is the things that we have practiced and what we are going to do it. And also I expect some of the expectation from the parents also. And all the children supposed to come regular to school. Some of the children they used to take leave. Mostly the lower class they may not take, but higher classes they used to take it. Okay. So what we are going to do is, those students, if they are not given up to the expectation percentage in the school, they will be given a remedial classes, which means the school will be half and the teacher will, whenever the teachers are working, and they have to give their attendance so that their attendance will be matching according to the percentage that we expect. 80 at least they have to take it. In the semester they can take 5 days holiday. If they take apart from 5 days, and then that compensation days they have to come, and then they have to report to the school so that their percentage will be equal. Otherwise they cannot able to write their examination. This year we have stopped with 2 children, higher class children, because they had a very low percentage of attendance. So we are also very strict to that, because without coming to school they cannot write their exams properly, and after writing getting fail mark, that sounds very bad. So in order to avoid that, we are also trying to give them a remedial days to give their attendance, learn, and then they have to go. And we are also not encouraging any of our children to come late to school. It's already given, and this year we are very happy also. None of the students are coming late, except 1 or 2, that is regularly they are coming, and we have also sent them back to school, home also. So what we say, I want your cooperation in this regard. The first hour every day serious subject will be there. If children regularly absent for that first hour, that is a very serious subject like maths, English, science will be given because the class teacher will be holding that. If they are not able to attend regularly on that first hour, they will be losing that subject. They may not be able to score good. So that is also your cooperation is needed on this point. And you kindly check their handbook, kindly check their proper uniform. Handbook is mandatory. This year every parent is supposed to sign and send. I hope none of my parents signed the handbook. Anybody used to sign? I am very happy. Because whenever I check the handbook, most of the time our children handbook without parents sign. But teachers they used to sign and send, but parents they never mind. So this year if parents are not signed, that students also will be reported to the parents, and we also will take some action regarding, because you should know whether they have completed the homework, whether they have done their duty or not. That is compulsory. So you have to cooperate in this. And try to check whether they are taking the breakfast regularly and they are bringing lunch, whether the brought lunch is they are eating or bringing back. This also you have to check it, because health they cannot study. So they have to do that. Also, you have to contribute. Your support is needed. And kindly check every day their bag also. Some of the children, they bring unnecessary things like makeup things. They used to bring some unnecessary stuff which is not supposed to be used in the classes. So kindly check it out. If it is found, we will never give back. Even mobile is not allowed. Some of the children, they bring mobile, they used to bring. We used to hold it for the whole year. We know that mobile will get struck. It will spoil, we know it. But even then, the student should not repeat it again. So we used to hold the mobile. End of the year, we have this year on last working day, we have given more than 25 mobiles. I know some of the mobile might have gone out. It cannot be used. I know it, but...
Good morning, everyone. Boy came to a school and he was in a classroom and he was crying, and the teacher asked what happened. Miss, you know, my mother is in the hospital and my father is in the police station. So the miss was feeling very sad for the boy, and she asked him, what shall I do? Miss, I would like to go home. So the boy was sent home. The principal saw the boy and then he asked the miss why he is going home. Then she told him, sister, you know, this boy's mother is in the hospital and father is in the police station, so I am sending him home. The principal said, yeah, correct, because his father is a policeman and his mother is a nurse. So she is in the hospital and father is in the police station. Why are you sending home? He has come here for education. Children are smart today. And if they are smart, we also need to be smart. Otherwise, how do you manage your children? So this morning I am here to talk to us and explain certain points. What role do parents play in the life of children? Because that's very, very important. Otherwise, what happens is that this section of our education, throwing the responsibility either to this side or to that side or to the students. It is not just one person's duty. As parents, what's our role? As teachers, what's our role? And as administrators and caregivers, what we can do in order to enhance the learning facility of our students. That's very important. And that's the reason that we have come here this morning. So, my dear parents, I would be talking also a little bit of Nagamis, because you please don't mind in English school speaking Nagamis. But Nagamis also is good to understand certain concepts very clearly, so that it reaches to every one of us. Because all our parents may not be so highly qualified and educated, though we will try to give to our students the best education possible. Okay, so that's what I would like to share with you here this morning. Thank you for the opportunity given to me, Sister Roja, and for the Vice Principal, the faculty members, and the management. Actually, our program building academic success together. So academic success can take place only when parent, teacher and student collaborate together to enhance learning. Learning is what? Learning is not just reading or writing. Learning is beyond reading and writing. If someone is able to learn, read and write, they are called literate. Yeah, literacy rate can be higher. But learning is very, very different from this. I don't know how many of you are coming for the first time to this hall here as a parent. Maybe first time there there will be some guidance, and that is learning. So now next time when you come, you learn, okay, I have to go through the steps, and this is the thing. Because if you walk through the corridors and if you go into the classrooms, you'll always find there is a robotic room, there is a life skill room, there is a room for life skill education, cooking, there are also health clubs. So different things are available here, but you don't know. On a school day, the school doesn't permit you to get into the classrooms. Do you allow? No, there are restrictions for them. But today, we are free to see what's happening and what facilities are available here in the school, and how best my child is given this opportunity to learn. Not away. Education, I can get fine and appine. Whether my child is progressing or not, so I just would like to share with you a few points what we can do as a parent in educating our children. Basically, parents play a crucial role in the child's education by fostering a love of learning, whether to our children feel like learning or not, providing a supportive environment and actively participating in their academic and social development. So you just need to know what facilities are available. And today sister has very well explained it to you. What are the facilities that are available in this school? People as today, we are going to focus on sports and games, and this year we are going to focus on creative learning and writing, and this year this will be the specialization. So you are becoming aware of in what way the quality of education and learning is brought or applied in this school, and they are also bringing new smart boards in every classroom. So it's very important, parents, to become aware of what is happening in the school. Why? By and large, most of our children do not speak to us properly. अजी सांगते ना अपनी गंदे बोल के देशे पहले अपना स्कूल करेगा तकिशे पाम तकिशे की हिकाइशे lesson हिकाइशे. Don't speak more than that. And you are also very busy with many activities. Okay, first, most of the parents today, they are worried about any complaints coming from school or not. No. They are all worried. My child is not for anything bad, whether he is not for some indiscipline matters. So like that, we are all having different thoughts towards education. But I tell you, dear parents, we are very, very important. So allow children to have some love for learning. Just last year, my friend's son was admitted in a school, and he studying only LKG. This year he is promoted to EKG. Last year, it's a early morning, he will get up and tell his father, Daddy, I'm having stomachache. LKG child knows how to bunk classes. How to tell lies. So children today, they are finding very difficult to come to school. Yeah. Once I asked one little boy, how is your school? Father's school is very nice. Going is very good because I am going by school bus. All our friends, we are very happy. And coming back also, we are coming by auto. Yeah. So that also is very fun. In between is the problem. Going is coming and okay. But so today, the school has become a problem. Academic learning has become a problem. How many of our children are really interested in learning? I don't know. Sometimes we spend a lot of money, we spend a lot of things to our children, motivating them, but instead of motivating, you get irritated. You become angry. You become upset. We throw temper tantrums. Pahila to bacha kane temper tantrums korego. Ajikal parents kane beshi temper tantrums korego. Yeah, parents behave worse than the children sometimes, and so we don't understand who needs help. Whether Papa help lage na, bacha help lage. So this is what we need to understand, and we also need to understand how best we can help our children in their learning. So, according to child's needs, parents can assist their little ones by revising with them what they have learned at school, guiding them on how to do their home assignments and projects and not doing for them. Many parents have become students today. Every time any project is given, who is doing? Parents are doing. So now who has to be given the E-certificate? Parents are to be given the E-certificate, not the children. You see, our involvement in learning and teaching has become very different today. So parents, please learn to accept that your role is very different from the learner's role. As a parent, we are only expected to guide them, but the problem is that I be my child. And he is killing my time. I am very busy with the social media. How will I help my child? So they will do everything and then they will say, or they will call their caregivers. In most of the houses we have got some caregivers, small children are there, and they will give care for these children, and both of them are learning. And caregivers learn better than our own children. Yeah, if you notice, because they are the one doing the things. So please do not do it for them. Helping them maintain a healthy balance of studies and play, and rewarding their progress. So parents, as such, you need to monitor your children. You need to monitor their progress. Takan kena kasi school jaya na night and Aisha ko takan ki Korea say takan kushi paina na pai. Yeah, it can be difficult. Ours, especially the initial stages, all our children will have difficulty in coming to schools. Okay? Teachers are finding it difficult. What about students then? No. In Monday morning they don't want to come to school because Sunday was a holiday, hangover. It's a fact today. Today, education is at crossroads. And the learning has become mill, if I want to say it. Who is learning it? How many of us are reading papers? Aji morning, Kiman to Nagaland Post, now Morum Eastern Mirror Portion. Maybe you want to see whether holidays there or not. That's what our interest is all about. We never learn anything. We never read beyond what is given to us. And if we ask some question, updating is not there, learning is not there, then how can we expect? Our academic involvement of the children, it is always shown when parents are involved in school activities, children feel supported and motivated to excel. Our involvement in the school, this morning sister was expecting this hall to be full and most of the parents have to become, there are nearly 490 students studying in the school. I remember a movie watching earlier, Bostimano. If an Agamis movie as Baba Aile, Pacha Ibu na Parigo. Pacha Aile, Baba Ibu na Parigo. They had only one short pant. So in a kind of occasion, Aji Baba bhi aane, Pacha bhi aane. You see how much interest do we show in the involvement of our children? Maybe there is a motivation lacking in parents. It's time that we need to motivate. It's not that we are here to complain. It's not that we are also here to receive your complaints. But we are here for a mutual dialogue to understand what the school is trying to do for you and what are your expectations from the school. Okay, Sister last year there were some feedback saying that there is less time for sports. So this year they have increased the sports. That's a need given to them. So parents' involvement in the education of the children is very, very important, dear parents. So I want you that your participation in any of the activities, it's not only for parent-teacher meeting, even for sports day, or even there are some special occasion when children call you, Mommy, please come. School can dance What else more than that you can give to your child? Sometimes we are always equating our giving as money and sponsoring for your studies and paying so much for the school and giving you for tuition and all that. It's nothing. We need to go beyond. Parenting is our time giving to our child. Are we able to give our time to our child? As much as the teachers are giving, the teachers come to school maybe by 8 o'clock, they are here till 3 o'clock, and beyond 3, who takes care of the child? What is my child doing? If you want your child to have an increased academic performance, your involvement is very, very important. And if you are able to take care of your child, I tell you, the time you spend today, it will be multiplied by the grace of God, and you will see your children soaring high. They will go to the heights where you can always feel proud of that I have engaged my child to a better future. So parents, it's very, very important for us. Factors show how parents' role is important in student success. Many researchers have shown. A lot of people have talked about it. So your involvement is very, very important for the academic success of the students. So please keep in mind. It is not only just the teachers alone, it is not only the students alone, it's also the parents who play a vital role in education. And for that, in order to learn, the students and the parents to have a sense of belonging. How much you belong to this school? And even if you want to come, I don't know how many of you know who is the class teacher of your child. Have you ever said hi? Or have you ever talked with them? The moment the parents' call is given, you come and you want to ask, what's the problem? This is a problem. Okay, I'll take care of it. You have no time. You just come and we go away. We are not sitting to talk, to understand that my child needs this. Maybe my child has got different issues. My child has got different problems. Last year I was talking to some of the teachers here. Our children may not be perfect. Our children have their own limitation. There was a child who always came to the classes and he was not able to pronounce nicely, and he would say, instead of electricity, he was always saying electricity, electricity, electricity. And the teacher was very upset. Then she told the boy, tomorrow when you come, please bring your father. So father also came. Then father came and then Miss explained to him, you see, your child cannot pronounce electricity. Your child is always pronouncing electricity, electricity. So sorry, Miss. My son has no capacity. So instead of saying my son has no capacity, it is a family problem. Sometimes our families can have some problems, some limitations. Yes, sir. We are not perfect people. We are not having perfect families. We have so many limitations within us. So we really need to assess what learning they can have. Nothing. I have nijor korke bogi kina, nijor korke moram na korle to kena ka parai to nijor korke bogo parai. No. Please make sure that your child at home does some homework. Make sure taikal laga saman tan bisna deki ki laga to na alak ramtile gile mati kana nahi. This is not the way to keep. You keep this one. You do this. Take some discipline. Tell them, teach them. Then they will understand. That is how we promote a sense of belonging to our children. And when they belong to their family, they belong to the school. School is a family na. Sister para palpana koshito. We are like a family, DMA family na. Ki jane so distance se takede. We don't know where we belong to. It's very important need in a child, okay, my dear parents, that children should feel a sense of belonging. Unless they feel a sense of belonging, I don't think learning takes place. And also to the teachers, I would like to tell you that unless you belong to this school, this institution, you are just only a worker. You only look for the last bell. If the school is getting over at 2 o'clock, teachers are ready to go by 1:30 onwards. Back before the children, they want to go. Because otherwise they will not get a seat in the bus. You see how our learning system has come. Involvement of parents are very, very important. And most parents believe that regular study, completing homework and projects are essential for children. Apni yete tata amma baba kan kimman job pachakanke, what is your homework today? A sister was telling that most of you do not even sign in their what's calendar, academic calendar. No? There's a book, assignment book is there. Handbook. Apni kan kimman job sign. No, okay, very good. But how many parents do we see them? What is happening? Maybe any information is given from the school, or maybe something is wrong, because we do not do that. Please learn to see your child's handbook when they come back home. Maybe they must have got a star mark for something good. Maybe they were awarded, or maybe they were called for some special classes, like Sister was talking about bloomers. Bloomers are people who need special attention, so they are given remedial classes. And they are also asked to come from this time to this time. Maybe your child is a special child, and in the special child also needs a special time. Maybe he is bunking classes. That they will be tomorrow Saturday. You have to be here 9 to 12. All other children may be having holiday. Your son may be called to the school, but you don't know. Holiday as a kogo. Holiday diary the likikina takibo that kali iman time ayubi kogo. We don't come. So please learn to read a handbook if anything is there. Or even if you need to ask several times, please write and send it to the school. In your handbook you can tell, so that the child will bring and show to the teacher. Miss, my parent is asking for this. Possible or not? It is possible. We can communicate. Then grumbling. Very often we start grumbling. Now, it is Manukanta Kurba Kavoda, St. Joseph's Global School for Kanakasi. So, when we do not have a good attitude, when we do not have a good opinion, then why do you send our children to this school for learning? What will they learn? So even if you don't like, even if there are many limitations in the school, in front of children, do not criticize the school. No school is perfect. No teacher is perfect. All the schools have got limitations. Not all. I still remember in one of the colleges in Nagaland, when I came, there was one nice English teacher was there. He will come and he was talking to me, he was teaching me Darwaja King. You know what is a Darwaja King? There was a king. But he can never say was. He will always say Waj. Our children also will say Waj only. Because they learn from the teachers. There was a big school. There is a poem called the Tiger. The teacher never knew what is tiger. She was always talking about tiger. And the child goes and learns on tiger. The tiger lives in the forest. In learning, children imitate us. You understand? No? So parents, please, even if there are limitations, even certain aspects you don't like, do not criticize the school in front of your child. Yeah. One of the more Rakibina, you can talk to the student teachers or you can talk to the management. You can tell them by criticizing in front of your child, type of advantage will be there. I think they can complain. Then you get discouraged. Then you feel bad about the school and your child does not perform in academics. Then you say, oh, maybe that school is bad. Never understanding why this child is not performing well. So make sure that we pay attention to our children so that are they able to complete their home task. Most of the time teachers do the home task, isn't it? It was like a boy who went and complained to his mother, Mommy, I don't like maths teacher. What happened? All the easy ones she will do in the classroom and all the tough ones she will give us a homework. And who does the homework? Parents are doing the homework. And today YouTube is available, so many applications are available today for us to copy and give to the child. The child does not know. The failure of education today is that we have got so many means for learning, but you don't understand why this is being done. Yeah. The science teacher was talking to the students that rabbits can multiply very fast. He was very happy. He went to home, he caught hold of 2 rabbits, beating them. Come on, you multiply, 4 into 3, how much? The mother is coming and asking, why are you beating the rabbit? No, my miss told that the rabbits can multiply very fast. Children's understanding is very different. We really need to come to their level to make them clear. And after we take a rabbit came and let it go. Please learn to see what way we can help our child to grow, to learn. So these things are very things that we need to make them feel. And our children, by and large, education starts at home. See, many parents are smart today, I don't deny. But we are in the 3rd generation education. Our parents were not educated. By and large, we got good education. Some of us, we are in government jobs, some of us doing our own personal jobs and things like that. We are economically okay, standard, but our children need to learn more than what we have learned. Even intelligence also is higher than our parents, you know that. Earlier, our parents had wisdom, and that wisdom is called the local wisdom. They know how to handle the whole system in the villages. We have no problem, but today we are finding it difficult to manage our own life. None of it. Human problem face Koreas. And more than that, our children are put into crisis. And they don't know how to manage crisis. That is the reason I understand most of us, we have come here. Some parents, they did not come, they will say, "Idu come, Takishe, idu come, Takishe, idu come." Who has no come? All of us are busy. the most affected group today is the teachers. Today is supposed to be a holiday because of the parent-teachers meeting they have come here. No. Now let us Saturday shopping double action. But all of us are waiting for holidays. All of us we want something to be away from. Then what responsibility we have? So family is an important factor. Please, my parents, I just want to tell you, no family is perfect. All our families have limitations, okay? Let us accept it. The reality is that we don't need to put up a big show. No, we don't need. Accept the reality that my family is this. Maybe my husband, maybe my wife, maybe my children. I got too many children to be taken care of, so I need to have certain things done. So please learn. Character development at home. We need to provide a lot of character development. Please tell our children good things. Teach them. On Sundays, take them to the church. Maybe we are so good at Sundays. Last time, I am coming from a rehabilitation center, Chunukudima, and one parent came and told me, Father, sheep all takishe, Sunday school te regular takishe, the Bible is so porishe. I believe Canada parakai, tamai kai nishe to na. To moi koishe Sunday school te paul takishe, Monday to Saturday laga school te pola biya takishe. We are so worried about teaching them all religious principles and practices, but we are not worried about their normal ways of life. None of it. Monday to Saturday, what are they doing? We never tell them. So please take care. It's not only just Sunday that you need God. Monday to Saturday also you need God. That is why sometimes when we go to some villages for services, all the people will come on Sunday, they will nicely praise and worship everything, and when they are going, they are closing the gate and telling Jesus, please stay inside till we come next week. We don't take God with us when we go now. Actually, we need to teach certain values to our children. We need to tell them what exactly is important. So parents play a crucial role in shaping child's personality, character, habits, emotional, social development, and whatever we can call it. Parents play a vital role. I was a principal of Laila School, VIII. The children will come for admission. LKG only they are coming. They are very smart. What's your name? My name is whatever they want, let me say. Okay. Then how are you? How are you? I'm very fine. How old are you? I'm 4 years old. You will show one picture. What is this picture? This is goat. Then if he knows all that before coming to LKG, then what are you going to teach? Children are already learning before they come to schools. So when they come, they get bored, School they kumai jai to. Kudishe will say, hey, jani ase to. Kitni jane to, I know how to write 1 to 20, I know write. And parents are very happy saying that my child to sab jani ase to. To sab jani she will kile patai ki. Please tell your child, okay, you know this, but this is a formal learning. So you need to learn this. अपनी इति बोली को लगे, जानी को लगे, अपनी इति जानी देवी, अभी भी एक बार पूरी विदे, किले इति कम पूरी की नहीं, अपनी डांगुर वो लगे कोई ना हमकन हिका वो लगे तो, and if the child is saying, मम्मी मुझे तो जानी ऐसे, जानी शे, ठीक है सर, आज ना पूरी विदे. No, let them relearn, let them repeat what they have learned, and that is how school becomes an important factor in academic education. Otherwise, you can teach them at home now. You can make your children. In Tamil Nadu, there is a school where children don't need to go to school. There are schools where there are no teachers. There are schools where there are no examinations. So different type of education is there. But this is a formal learning. So in that formal learning, there are certain principles and guidelines that parents need to do. So parents, please. And this is one factor I just want to talk to you. Today we suffer from this. Work stress. How many of you are working parents? Today many parents are upset. Maybe the government has declared today as a working day. Now, as you go to working day as a go. So maybe you must have gone for a job. Maybe you are having your own different assignments, important things to meet with. So these are the things. Working stress is there. Stress is the factor that affects every one of us. But here, me, everyone has got a stress. Nobody has any acceptance. please understand the stress. And when we understand our stress, then we are able to do that. And financial stress. You are not just having plenty of money so that you are making your child to come here. No, I don't. You are also yearning to pay. Giving the best of what you can so that your child gets best education. In spite of so many schools in Nagaland, why did you choose a CBSE syllabus school? Why you could also send your child in the state syllabus? Or maybe you can send your child to a government school. Because my child also needs a best education. That my child, I want him to have a better future. That he should be in a best school. So this is where we really need to understand that my child is very special for me. So you understand your finance, how stable you are with your finance. Then alcohol and substance abuse. You see, substance abuse is going higher and higher. And among near the schools, these substances are coming in the form of sweets, in candy forms. And our children are getting abused. If you go to some shops, you will find like gems, candies, small tablets like sweets with colors. They are addictive. Some children are eating cool. It is a tobacco product. And we don't know. Some parents are not aware of the substances that are available. If we are one of them, please make sure that you don't abuse in front of your child. Article na bilateral parents kanna bacha kan ke loi jabo hey apni ke holy cross te pata bade Christian English school te pata bade na apni ke youth school te pata bade youth school te pata bade school dekai diko. Now my parents are taking their children to different rehab centers. Apni youth rehab te jabona the status of our life has become a menace. Unofficially, recently, there was a research conducted. There are 7 lakh substance abusers in Nagaland. 7 lakh people out there, 20 lakh, 7 lakh, where are we going? And our children, what will they learn? They cannot. The substance abuse menace is very, very high, and it is a growing concern among the student community. At the earliest for substance abuse is recently was 9 years old. What is a 9-year-old child? Hardly in class 4, 5, 6. The initiation of substances are coming from class 7, 8, 9. By the time they reach 10, 11, 12, they are full-blown, fully addicted. Not able to give up. That's why the dropout level also is going to increase. And government is bringing a lot of programs for the dropouts. So many tuition centers, so many life skill education, so many computer centers. If you go to any street, the number of computer centers that are available in Nagaland, what are they going to do? What do we give for our child? Please, formal learning, academic learning has its own uniqueness in the growth and development of a child. So please contribute for that. Then what is your relationship with your child? Do you have a good relationship? Do you really understand your child? This is like that boy who went to the school. Then the science teacher was talking about the theory of evolution by Charles Darwin. That we are all coming from monkeys, apes. That's how we came in. But Sunday he went to the Bible school. And the Bible school teacher said, who made you? God made you. He is confused. Whether God made me or whether we are coming from monkeys. So he went and asked his father, Daddy, this is what is happening. So Daddy told the boy, yes, we are all coming from monkeys. Then the boy went and asked Mommy, who made us? God made us. He is confused. I asked Daddy is telling that we are coming from monkeys. Then Mommy told him, your daddy is talking about his family and I am talking about my family. You see, parents, children are not able to understand the relationship. The boy came home very happy, told his Mommy, I got second prize for running in the race, So please make something very special. So mummy opened the rasagula as you are having a fruity. Then he was eating rasagula. Daddy came. What happened? Yeah, our son got second prize for running. Then daddy asked him, how many of them are running? 2 were running. 2 people were running. Parents, children are very smart. They know they will get what they want. They will ask father. If the father is saying no, they will go to mummy. Somehow they will tell mummy, give something, they will get it. So please understand, relationships are very, very important. Learn to have a good relationship and also health issues. I tell you parents, by and large, after 30, 40, whether you are a man or a woman, because of food habits, certain health issues creep in. Either you are in diabetes, or you are in hypertension, or any other health issues. For women issues are there. For men issues are there. If you are a smoker, you will get into any problems with the liver, lungs and things like that. Or if you are using tobacco, your mouth is all black and you have got chances to cancer. The studies show that Northeast India, we have got more number of people contracting cancer. It's a big menace. Some health concerns are there. If we have got any health issues, please make sure that our children will be affected by that. And when they come to school, that will create a problem for the teachers. They will not be learners. Their learning will be affected. And behavioral problems. If children are coming from a conflict situation, our children also will have behavioral issues in the school. They will fight with each other, they will steal, or they will have they will tell lies. They won't mind even doing many harmful things. Behavior neurotic. How many hours do you use your phones? Yeah? Most parents, after 9 o'clock, they are very in social media. They sleep 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Do you mean that? What are making ekta bisna ke kumabo? Maiki ekta phone sabo, mota ekta phone sabo. Are taiga video bhi na sabo. Mota tai video sanis na mic na saita. Are mic tai video sanis na mota la saita. No. We don't even trust each other. We are sleeping in the same bed. And our children are very busy in their own way managing their life. So it is very difficult, parents. Social media is affecting our children. And our sister said, the children are bringing so many mobile phones, big phones. Do not give. After class time, I